A few days ago, I posted a jam session that I did with Prosper Tshuma. And after that, I received a number of questions from followers who were asking me about the type of guitar that I was playing. And basically, they want to know the elements that constitute the Ndebele guitar. And one thing about that guitar style is that it's very similar to South African Zulu guitar. But as Bantus, we've got many similarities amongst each other. You notice certain similarities between Zimbabwean Shona people and South African Venda people, and similarities in languages between Zimbabwean Shona and Swahili, which is spoken in different countries. So there are also similarities between Ndebele and Zulu. As a result, if your languages are similar, you will find some musical elements that are very similar as well. So to those guys in South Africa, you might find some of the guitar techniques and some of my explanations very similar to your style. But I'll just refer to the cell as Ndebele, since I'm Zimbabwean and Ndebeles are part of us, so I'll just refer to it as Ndebele guitar. Since the questions emanated from the video that I did with Prosper, what I'll do is I'll just explain the techniques according to the song that I did with Prosper. In that clip, what I was doing is a typical Ndebele guitar style where you play some notes or you play some licks and then you end with a fifth. And there I'm talking about the major scale. For example, we did that song in the key of F. So here's the F major scale. So here's my fifth. So what you do is you play some licks. So that's the fifth that I'm talking about. So what you do is you play some licks, and then when you end the phrase with the fifth, and usually it's pulled like this. That ending is the fifth that is pulled. So that's a very typical Ndebele sound. Now we move to 1 minute 14 seconds. Let me play the clip first. Here we go. On that clip, I used fifths. The reason why they are called fifths, if you count the distance between this note and this note, there's a difference of 5 notes. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they are called fifths. And these fifths are used in different genres across Africa. Like, for example, these are the same intervals that are also used in Mbira music. Those are fifths as well. And if you remember this song, so these are fifths. Now we go to 1 minute 20 seconds. Let me play the clip first. In Ndebele music, the guitar plays a lot of flat sevens. What I mean by that is, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the flat 7. If you follow my tutorials, you know what I mean by flat 7. You know what I mean by flattening. So we are in the key of F, and this is the flat 7. So on that lick, this is what I played. It sort of sounds very bluesy. Sounds like a blues lick. But it's also very common in Ndebele music. What you do is play string number 1 and 2, Then you bring finger number 4 on the 15th fret. Then you push it to a flat 7. And then you end with the 5th that is pulled again. So that is what I played on that lick. At 2 minutes 31 seconds, this is what I played. What I did there is I was using thirds. So the way I was using them is I was sliding down like... I was sliding from there and then I go down 2 semitones. Then I also end with that 5th that is pulled. So that's how I played it there. At 2 minutes 42 seconds, this is what I played. I also used thirds once again. And thirds very common around so many genres, especially African music. For example, these are the same intervals that I also used in Sunguran. It's the same thirds. But when you play them in a different context, they sound different, like it's a totally different type of interval. For those that listen to jazz music, that's a George Benson riff that's found on the song Breezing. He was also using thirds. So those are intervals that I use across all different genres around the world. So like I always say, so I'm going to end the tutorial with a jam session that I did with my son. We sort of created our own version of Love Mama Jevana's sound. Love Mama Jevan is one of my favorite artists from the Ndebele Lead region. Enjoy the jam session. I did it with my son, but later on I added some keyboards and I added some bass to make it complete. So enjoy.
MonoCast Studio, the harmony of quality and professionalism.